Hey guys, welcome to the MC Anime Podcast. We cover anime, geek culture, Japanese aesthetics, and Asian studies. We are a multi-fandom podcast, and you can expect to hear topics in your favorite hobby or fandom activity potentially. You can find MC Anime on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Also, please check out mcanimepodcast.com, our website. Furthermore, stay tuned in for another episode.
Welcome to another episode of MC Anime. I'm MC Anime, and co-host back with us today is Leah. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I had a 3-day weekend. Never been more excited to not work. And well, I'm back at work, but that doesn't matter. Either way, I had a really good weekend, so I'm excited to do an episode.
Yeah, we have a really interesting episode because let's see. This episode is Reinventing the Wheel, anime storytelling. So, anyone that doesn't know what that is, we're basically going to create a concept idea for an anime on the spot, and it's going to be very interesting to do that. So, what do you think about creating an anime on the spot? Of production, casting, and everything else.
It sounds like the nerdier, more intense version of Mad Libs that you would play with your friends. And where it's just let's see how many anime ideas we can make up, and then also let's see how many of these suddenly pop up on the winter roster of new releases.
Yeah. All right. So the first step in creating an anime, you need a proof of concept. Which genre are we gonna? What type of anime do we want to do?
I'm really into isekais right now, so I think I'm gonna go with that one first.
Okay, isekai, fantasy, adventure, all of that. Okay.
Yep.
And let's not do magic because that's too weird. Let's do supernatural with fantasy.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so we have an isekai, supernatural. Let's say for this particular isekai, he's a demon from another dimension who's reincarnated into a different world.
A demon from another dimension reincarnated into another world. Is he reincarnated as a human, as they normally do, where they make him just less powerful? Or is he still a demon? He goes wherever he goes. I think it would be funny if he's still a demon.
Let's put him as a demon, but put him as the lowest ranked demon ever.
Wow. we are literally plotting this man's downfall
in society, but he has all this power from the previous dimension. All right. So we got demon of concept. What are we gonna call this anime?
I don't know. You can't even say the time I was reincarnated as a demon because he's already a demon.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know.
What? Let's say
Demon 2.0?
Nah.
No, that reminds me of Zoe 101.
I think Demaku. Let's do. His name is Demaku.
Demaku?
Yeah. Let's go with it. Demaku. Demaku. And Demaku racing in the shadows.
You know what? That sounds like a more one of the kind of the OG kind of names for the isekai shows. Because in my brain, I was just it's like Demaku. What do you mean I was reincarnated and I'm still a low level demon? when they have the longest names possible to describe the whole show. So you know what? Let's go with yours. Let's go with yours.
Demaku racing in the shadows. So proof of concept. He's a reincarnated demon. He's the lowest ranked demon. He's really mad at the moment when he's reincarnated. So what? But why does he reincarnate? We need to figure that out first.
I think it would be cool if in his original world he was trying to either do a spell or a ritual to make himself stronger, but because he literally just sucks at like being a good demon, it ended up messing up and sending him somewhere else. Like instead of him getting power, it just shot him off into another universe.
Okay, so Demaku is a fail. Well, had one failure, and that failure led to the reincarnation as a lower demon. He's cursed to walk as a lower demon when he was a higher demon in the other dimension plane.
Yep. Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so he's in the shadows. How many episodes are we going to do for this? 25,
Um,
13? It's a new anime,
let's
so we
see.
need to be relatively fixated on the decent number for the first season.
Yeah, I would say we would want to do, I mean, 25 is a good number for like a first season. I think that's kind of common now that shows get up at least to 20 episodes for the first season. Back in the day, it used to be like you maybe got 12
Yeah.
or whatever. So, yeah, I would say, I don't know, anywhere between what, like 23, maybe 24 episodes.
Let's
Like
go with
make it
22.
all right.
22, that's what the budget approves. Our budget, let's say our budget is like the studio is a smaller studio, they're giving us $100,000. Let's go with that. We
For
showed
our
proof of
for the
concept.
lease time for it is 100,000.
Yeah. We
Okay.
showed proof of concept. They like the idea. Now they want us to produce the plot. We have some of the plot already into the pitch, but where does Demaku end up? And what happens to him? We need to tell that story.
Hmm. I don't know because I kind of want him to have a contrasting theme. At first, I was thinking of him going to a place that like a lot it's like really cutesy and like um has like a lot like colorful stuff because he's a demon, so he would obviously stand out. But I also really enjoy Goblin Slayer and how they have like the church and all the nuns and all of that. So I think it would also be funny if he had to like literally work with the exact opposite of him. So either something super cutesy or something religious. So whether he had to help with the church or he had to help out like
Hmm.
not magical girls, but characters who are obviously like way more joyful, definitely don't hang out with demons. Don't understand why he's so upset and angry about being transported there.
Okay. Okay. So he says, is he in a meadow? Is he balls to a roof of a church? And everyone's like, where you come from?
I think we should have him either crash into like a meadow that is either near the town, so that way he has to walk there and like find out where he is, or have him crash through the roof of the church, like
I think
either in the middle of a sermon or, you know, when the church is basically empty outside of like the main love interest being there, like whatever nun might be standing there. Yeah, I think having him crash through the church when like his main love interest is there would be
oh,
perfect.
well, he's gonna fall to the roof of the church. Everything clashes around. There's a giant hole in the middle of the roof, and all of a sudden, the nun, as the nun approaches, uh, services to do her prayer for the day and wish good luck for the village and stuff. All of a sudden, Demaku falls out of the sky, literally from the roof of the church, and she doesn't know. She's taken back from this, and all of a sudden jumps out and sees Demaku, and she just faints. Doesn't know what to do. She just sees a demon, a low-level demon with like orange and black reminiscence on his character.
Mm-hmm.
She just faints, and it's like, what the? Where am I? And then that's how we start the anime.
I feel like we're gonna have him crucified by the end of episode 1 if we do that. Like, all people are gonna see is like a hole in the roof, a demon in the ground, and like a passed out nun. They're definitely gonna crucify him. Because in my mind, I was thinking, like, of course, he crashes through the roof, and you know how in every anime, when they
Yeah.
like have that isekai moment where they're like half awake and they're like about to pass out, and they're like, "Who are you?" And then like they just like, "Who is that?" And they can't make out her face or whatever, and then he cuts to black. But you know
Yeah.
what? If we're gonna have a passed out nun, let's go for it. Let's.
Yep.
Man's gonna be in a precarious situation from the jump.
Yeah, so the commotion from the church faring through, everyone hears it in town. It's a big boom, and no one knows what's happened. He hit the church with so much force, it's literally causing the town to wonder what happened. So they start looking around, what is going on? No one knows, and then one passed by, forgets something in the church. He has to go get it. He stumbles upon Demaku, who's just frustrated where he is, doesn't know what to do. He just fell from the sky, who's just like angry at the world for no reason, even though he's a low level demon. Yeah, the villager's like, "Who are you? What did you do as a nun?" And then he alerts the entire town. "We got an unidentified creature. Come on and get it. We attacked the nun."
Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I think it would look cool too if they mistaked him for being like a fallen angel rather than actually a demon because he's crashing from the sky. Like he didn't,
Yeah, so everyone's
and
coming in.
they're going to see a
There's an
passed out nun.
entire beast around the entire church. They come in. He rings the bell. Everyone's like, "What's going on? We don't know." And then they see the giant hole in the sky from the demon. The Demaku says, "Where am I?" And then it's like, "You're in our village. Why did you fall from the sky?" "What do you mean? I don't know. I just end up here." "Who are you?" And then he gets the right idea. Wait a second. They don't know who I am. They're not afraid of me. Maybe I can use this to my advantage.
Is he going to give himself his own legacy by giving that really long name? Like I'm the
Yes,
great demon lord Demaku,
I am
seventh
the
king of
Demaku.
hell.
I have came from the sky to rescue the people of this village, and now able to give you grace, if so be. And then people are like, "What do you mean? You fell from the sky? What does that mean for us? Does that mean that our prayers are answered? We finally have an angel among us?
Yeah,
What kind of angel are you?"
I think he should play the story arc of pretending as if he's going to offer them blessings if they help him and he calls it a mission, but it's just him trying to get out of this world or out of this like area that he's in. So he just leaves these people on where he's like, ah, yes, I need these crystals, or yes, of course, I need to sleep in the nicest house in town. And like take over. Yeah, I think he should just trick them for the first half in order to like try and get back home
Yeah.
as they slowly start to like pick up on the fact that he's not actually a fallen angel or like a gift from God.
And then they realize, like, this is a miracle. Let's celebrate this angel from the sky. Let's give them us praise. And he's like, "Yes, bow down to me, peasants. Bow down. Give me all your prayers and grace. I need as much power as possible." Yeah.
Ah, yes. Have them pray to him and then also just continuously have him be obnoxious and arrogant because he never got that respect back in his old world. So they don't
Yeah,
know who he is. So he just lies to these people and forces them basically to be like his slaves.
little boy, come on over here. Come on over here. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. What can I do? Get on your hands and knees. Yes. Okay. Okay. I was like, put my foot. Now, let's go and do triumph. Take me to your village leader and bless me with the best treasures of the land. And he's using the kid as a footstool, as a like mounting his foot on his back.
Like a footrest. You honestly, and then it should stop with that like large scene right there of him like stepping on a child and the crowd cheering and him looking victorious, and then it needs to cut to the opening like the OP song. It just needs to jump straight into
Yeah,
it.
that thing.
It immediately needs
And
to
then
jump
everyone
into like
and then we go to the Demaku, wasting of the shadow in the shadows are coming for you. We don't know where they're coming, but they are. Yada yada yada. Oh my gosh.
as long as we have like the establishing scenes of like him either running through caves,
Yeah.
him like pushing off townspeople as they try to like hug him and praise him. Like him, they have like we have quick scenes of him hiding like obviously demonic crap into like I don't know baskets of bread when people come into the room. Just him just causing chaos as he keeps up this facade of being like their heavenly savior.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I
it's
love
also
that.
another trope with fallen angels. Typically, well, usually if you have an angel, the blessing they give also give curses. You heal them, but they also have misfortune afterwards. So, um,
That is
but,
very true.
but sometimes there are fallen angels, and they're just trying to trick everyone to get the feather or whatever, stuff like that. All right, so we end the intro, and then we have the townspeople getting the head villager coming over. Like,
Maybe
ah,
an old wise
Mr.
man,
Demaku, how can I
Mr.
service you?
DeMarco.
How can how can the villagers of this great land be of service and provide virtue for you as the angel from the sky? Ah, I'm Demaku. Give me the finest bedding and hotel furniture you can give me. The deal, I'll give you my room, at no charge. You have the entire view of the entire town and the tower.
Okay, but the old wise man of the village should be saying this, but I want him to either have a son or a daughter or maybe a brother. You know that one character who's like, "Are y'all believing this right now? Seriously?" Like he's obviously a demon. Like I want that guy to like as he's like, "You may have my royal room and rest upon it." And he's like, "Brother, are you serious?" And he just hushes him. I want him to be hushed.
I bestow my room to you as a generous gift for your presence among us today. Demarcus said, "Thank you so much." Wait a second. Then we have you guys are literally giving him everything, and he just fell from the sky. He looks black and orange. Does it not terrify you? What the heck? The villager's like, chill down, brother, my dear brother. Your craziness has always been rampant. Let us have our grace with the Demaku. What do you mean, grace with the Demaku? He looks like a demon. He is not a demon. He's an angel from the sky.
You
Here to
dare
give
doubt
us
the
our
blessings
blessings.
of the Lord. All of those great lives. It's just the Lord has finally sent someone to answer our prayers, and you want to cast him out to the cold.
Exactly.
Shame on your heart. And
So, my
it
dear
has,
brother, be silent if we, the village, takes on Demaku and me personally show it to his room. Whatever. You can mess with all your life, but he's just going to bring misfortune. Then
yeah.
Demaku's like, be gone with him. He ain't needed here. Leave him be. Let him be his own guilty party. Meh. A
Man.
little peasant. Not worth my time.
Just yeah, because he should. We have to have him be not only overly cocky about taking over this village, but also very confident that no one's gonna see through it or no one's gonna believe him. Just just
Don't believe
confident
the
the whole
lines
way
of
through.
such a random person in the mix.
I am used to such doubt, but I am an angel of the Lord. And then he just
Exactly.
sweeps off
We
into
cast him
follows the old
away.
Wyman. Yes.
We cast him away as the licher he is. Don't let him his bureaucrat no hypocrisy come and affect you. What
Like
that mean?
now I must go to rest my children. Like he has to find a way to get away from the villagers so he can have his freak out moment of where am I? Who are these people?
Yes.
What did I do?
Take
Like
take me to my humble abode. Take me to the room I shall rest for the day. Say, Demaku, it'll be my honor to show you to such room. And my humble abode will be your humble abode as well. So
they
we go
should.
into town and
Hmm.
we have the entire village following the elder of the village with the Maku, going to town, going to the tower. It's
Cheering,
a big
excited,
spectacle
crying.
of the fallen angel and his passage to the resting place that he'll be in a good personal room of the elder villager. Said, this is the room. Hope you find yourself comfort and let me know if there's anything I can do. Well, thank you, elder villager. I will be on my way to resting. No
Your
more.
generosity won't be forgotten.
Your generosity will be in my mind. So thank you so much. But no more disturbances. I need a rest. And the villager's like, yes, let's go. Give the
Of course, my
Demaku some
lord.
rest. We will be triumphant when the Demaku returns from his slumber.
They of course have to be celebrating even as he's closing the doors as fast as possible. Them still in
Thank
the
you.
hallways, just, just
And he's
chanting,
like,
"We're
yeah,
safe, we're
but
safe,
freak
we're
out
safe."
moment. Uh, where am I? Where am I in this village? What the heck? One moment I'm
I
trying to do this ritual, and then the next moment I'm here. Where am I?
Now I do wonder if we should have any element that would allow him to talk with someone from his actual dimension. Because like in some shows, they have, I don't know, like a mirror or something like that that allows them to actually connect with them. Do we want to
Yeah.
leave him completely on his own for
Uh, let's
like at
give
least the
him.
first couple episodes?
Let's give him some like telepathy. They're trying to
Okay.
contact him, but uh, he's only able to do it in the mind. He think he's going crazy.
Oh, so
Demaku,
let's have
Demaku, where are you?
yeah.
Where are you? Who's calling my name? Demaku, Demaku, where are you? Who is it? Where are they? He's just getting agitated.
It should, you know what? It should be another like this. The only other low level demon right above Dumaku should be his best friend because it has to be two bumbling idiots that cause this to happen. So he's just like, "Where are you?"
Demaku! Who are you? Who is saying my unpleasant name right at this moment? Demaku, Demaku! How I should come to you. Stop rhyming and just tell who you are. Demaku, Demaku! I'm a puzzle demon from the other dimension. And who the heck are you? I am Ubaku. Nice to meet you, Demaku.
Mubaku.
Yes.
Okay.
It fits.
Okay.
You babbling idiot Fubaku. Where are you? Demaku, Demaku. Me, Fumaku, is somewhere else. I don't know where you at, but I can sense your presence. What do you mean you can sense my presence? Where are you? Fubaku is in his domain. Where are you, Demaku? I asked you where you are at. Me, Fubaku, is in my cave,
This is this
chanting
this
rituals.
this is going on way too long. By now, he would have asked him, "What did you do?" Because I can only imagine Mubaku was the one who either gathered the supplies, or did some of the setup while Dumaku did the chanting and the ritual portion, and that's how it all went into a complete tizzy, and he gets sent off somewhere. So I feel like he's going to ask him, "What did you do? Where did you send me?" And they're not going to know. They're not
Wait a
going to have a
second.
single clue.
Fubaku? That babbling idiot? You're supposed to be my minion to help me get stronger power. Why did you cast me away? What happened? Demaku,
Minion?
Demaku, you should
Stronger than
know
you.
me as Fubaku will never do such a thing to cast you away. You did cast me away, you bubbling idiot. No, 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 no. I didn't cast you away. I just did it so you simply asked. Oh my gosh. And what was that?
Absolutely.
I provided the supplies and potions necessary for such a ritual to power you up. And what is the result of that? Well, you're disappeared from our plane, but I can still sense you because I was the one who enchant final potion. Yes, yes, I know. Where am I? I don't know, sir, but I will be your friend for the time being. I don't want you to be my friend. I want you to get me out of here. No, no, no. Dubako is not capable of such things. Then get someone who can, you bubbling idiot. No, no, no. Dubako only serves Demaku. Then serve me as Demaku and get me someone who can actually get me out of here. Dubako doesn't know someone like that.
No,
Just
even
keep
no, no,
going.
no. Instead of it being the issue that he doesn't know, I think they can't tell the other demons. One, because it'll just get them
Yeah,
ridiculed, but also two, if they're trying to rise in ranks, the other demons aren't going to like that. So Mubaku has to keep lying in their world about
yeah,
where Dumaku is, as they because they're the underlings. They're the ones
yeah.
who do all the terrible jobs that none of the other demons feel like doing, all the grunt work.
So, Demaku, how do I deal with your underlings? Well, tell them that they didn't get me out of here. No, 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 no. Demaku must say Demaku is in a higher plane, and I'm assisting them as the minion of Demaku is who is Fubaku. No, I don't want that. He misguides his direction, and now he's going to lead the underlings as the servant of Demaku. Don't forget, Demaku, I'll be back. But when I'll be back is when we shall regain more deliberate tales of Demaku and Fubaku reunion. No, I do not want a Demaku and Fubaku reunion. And he just disappears.
Well, from that point, I feel like he should be interrupted by the villagers. Somebody should come back to the room. Maybe the nun who
Yeah.
the nun who passed out after he crashed through her church and like coming to apologize for like such a rude reaction to, you know, such a heavenly figure or their town savior.
Why?
Now, wait,
Who is thou? It's me, the nun Nancy. How you doing?
oh no, there's no way she would talk to him that way. She would be like, "My lord, it is I, Nancy."
It's
She's
me.
definitely coming in very humble, very,
It's
very
me,
humble.
my son Lord. I am Nancy. How I press your presence? Well, come in. Come in, whatever. How you doing today? I could be better, but what's up? What do you want? I just want to have sincere apologies for my rude reaction of fainting such a benevolent being such as you. Benevolent, okay. Thank you so much for your apology. Now, do a bow and dismiss yourself. Yes, sorry so much. And she bows her dress and leaves the room.
I know, you know what? I think we should make her stay with him because if she's going to be like a main part of the story,
Mm,
maybe like she has to make up for it by being his escort throughout town so he
yeah,
knows of all the places. She's like, to make up for my such rude reaction to your presence, I've been appointed as your royal escort to show you about the town and introduce you to all the people, which of course he doesn't want to do, but does he ever get what he wants?
yeah. And then we have the Nancy comes back. May I have one more question, Demaku? What is it? What do you want now? I want to be of service to you. Service of how? What do you mean? I want to be escort through town to as a amends to my rude reaction of fainting. I want to make amends for it's my mission to guide you through and be of service. I don't want your service. Well, I have to make amends somehow. This is the only way I can do it. So Demaku. No, don't. Yes, I must. I must do it. For the simple fact, you are such benevolency. Now, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll guide you to town.
Not her still going about it, even though you said no several times. I love that. I love a dedicated woman.
I'll be of service. I'll provide you the best escort the town can have. I know everything because I am the nun Nancy. Yeah.
The nun Nancy is how she describes herself.
Yes.
I love that. I love that everyone in this town has a title, including our demon.
Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do? This town's just ah. They're so brainwashed about me being an angel that they actually believe it. Ah, I don't want any of this. Now he sells this lie. He can't get out of it. Oh my gosh. He's seeing that the true colors of the town are actually more annoying than he thought. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Let's see. We need someone else to come in. Or we need a distraction in town. Oh, I know.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see. What's the popular game kids were playing? Throwing rocks? No.
Throwing rocks.
I don't know. What do? Kick the can? We're
Are you
in a
talking about
village
for
in
a
the
regular
meadow.
village? Oh God, what do regular village people do? Oh my God, what do they do? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Throw rocks,
Yeah.
run around, and just I don't know. I've only ever seen kids run around like the town square, just running. I don't know what they're really doing. Oh, or they have a dog and they have like that stick with the circle, the hoop thing. I don't know anything about old timey stuff. Um, or what about the cup trick? Where you put the rock underneath one of the cups or like a pebble and you move it
Yeah.
around really quickly? Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So, anyone, come on to town. Guess which cup under this rock will be. If you get it, you can get me for 5 billion. I'll take 5 billion for anyone that can see me bless the right rock. Come on, anyone who wants to have the 5 billion to see the rock underneath the cup. Yeah, me, I want to do it. Come on, let's do it. 5 billion on the table. Yeah. All right. Next one, the cups. Come on, anyone that knows. Here's the rock. Here's the cup. Middle cup. I'm switching cups. Come on. Can you tell where it is? He takes the rock, takes from the middle, takes it away. None of the cups have a rock, but they don't know that. And then, this one right here. He said, there's no rock there. And then he magically puts the rock back underneath the other cup. The rock was here the entire time. But the brother of the other villager is seeing him. And he takes his hand. You finally cheat. Give me that. You had a rock in your hand the entire time. What you mean? I ain't have no rock. So they're fighting over the rock. And as they're doing that, they're fighting over it, and the rock leaves the boy's hand, but no one sees it except the they don't even know. The rock flies into Demaku's window. And Demaku is just dazed about the nun, Nancy, and he gets hit with a rock. Now he's mad. And the rock is
Is
like,
is it smacking him dead in the forehead so it leaves that big
yes.
old red mark? Yes.
The rock is 5 pounds too. The strength of the villagers are really strong. They do farming every day, so that's the basis. This is a 5 pound rock, hits him straight in the face. Now he's pissed off. Oh, why is a rock coming through my window? Ah! And he looks down. Who threw the rock? And then they look up. What rock? There was no rock thrown. There was a rock thrown. He tosses it back. And said, that's what the rock was. You starving little cheat child. How dare you take the money from our care village? The citizens don't care about the rock. They care about Demaku. Demaku, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I got hit with a rock. He gets in the argument. See? You should be more careful. You know what, Demaku? You should be hit with that rock all the time. You're a foul liar. The brother of the village is using this as a time of preach.
Okay. I was like, did he get found out already? Oh my God, he is very bad at this. But no, that does make sense.
Spare Demaku. Do not believe a word he says. He is treachery incarnate. He will bring misfortune to the village. No good will come from him. What are you talking about? He will be our enemy. And then everyone in the village around with the rock and everything going on is like confused. No, he's the fallen angel. He ain't no treachery being. How dare you speak treachery when you have always wanted to that treachery? The Demaku. So, you have caused another scene again. Now, you need to go away. No, I will not. Then the townspeople, you are displeasing Demaku. Please leave.
Oh no, we're banishing him already from his
Leave.
home?
Leave. And then the townspeople, leave him alone. He's not the one that is the enemy. It's you. So he storms off before he causes
Okay.
any more trouble. So yeah, the kid. Oh, I got my lock back. So let's go back to Cup of the Rock. We mean Cup of the Rock. You're the reason why I got hit with the lock. No, that did not happen to you. You're just mistaken. You know what, child? Shut up. And he goes back, and the child just goes back to the 5 Buyong, and the citizens go back, not knowing where the lock is, and the child's falling the entire time. Oh my gosh. What do you think of the currency, Buyong?
Say that again.
What do you think of the currency I just made up? Buyong.
Bouillon. It
Yeah.
reminds me of the seasoning that you can use, like for chicken. So, as much as I want to imagine coins or something, in my head,
It's kind of
all
like
I'm seeing is like the little square seasoning packets, and
yeah.
people are handing them to each
This word is like, oh yeah, Booyah. Here.
other. Bouillon. Yeah, it's just it's just a square packet of seasoning, and that's all that my brain can imagine. So you've been talking, I've just been like, these people are trading seasonings. What a world! These people are trading. No wonder their economy is downhill. Giving seasoning salt to other countries. No wonder they're having a tough time.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have ending credits. The Maku is all pissed. And the treacherous son, the brother of the elder, is gonna come back. Prepare his vengeance.
He's gonna come back, cooked up a scheme, and more than likely teamed up with somebody who is actually powerful. Uh, that our demon is going to have to fight. I would love
Oh,
that. I would love that he actually has to fight like either some other type of like fantasy like being, or just in general just a monster. Just like and he has to start proving his power, but because he's so weak, he
oh
has
my
to
god.
basically come up with schemes. I love that.
That'd be really good. He'd be coming with every single scheme to mess up the Maku, and every single time he does a scheme, he just gets more and more popular with the Maku. He keeps failing at it.
You know what? I like that, but I think it as the episodes go on, and naturally he's gonna accrue a posse, like his go-to people who will probably help him with like some of these schemes. But it
Yeah.
gets to the point where they have to help him lie when they find out because it would crush the town. They're not praising an angel. They like erect a statue of him in the town square. They they're
Oh my
they're like
god.
decorating him like like the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas in Whoville.
Oh my
They're doing like
god.
a jubilee. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I do want the
Oh.
ending credits to also be kind of like upbeat and fun
Mm-hmm.
because it's still season one and we're doing nothing but ridiculousness.
Yeah.
So I don't want to end it with that cool kind of like somber music video type that always happens at the end of like some of these shows.
Oh yeah.
I want to keep it
Now,
fun.
let's describe the ending credits. So we see the brother of the elder chief crouching in the corner, and he's the shadow figure, getting his minions to bring on misfortune for the Demaku. Demaku turns into fortune for himself. These are all the different plots and the shenanigans we see, and he's like drawing a cartoon style, like on paper, and then you just see doing this game and it fails. What do you think about that?
I like that. The only thing I want to add is I want to have like at least a scene or two of Mubaku trying to figure out how to impersonate Demaku while he's still in their demon realm,
Oh
because
my
if
gosh!
they
Yeah.
get caught, it's so much worse. So I just want to see that. I just want to see him like like trying to make Dumaku's like horns or wings. Like he's trying to make a costume for him and cosplay as him. That would
Oh
be
my
perfect.
gosh! Oh my gosh!
Like that would be perfect. And of course, when it comes to the release of it, like it's gonna be on everything. We're doing Crunchyroll and Funimation. You know, we're not gonna be stingy with the release.
And we're gonna make it as an original anime, just straight out the park. No
Just
manga.
right up.
Manga's gonna
Nope.
come later. It's just gonna be
No source
original
material.
adaptation, huh?
Yep. Just I said no source material. So there's no it was better in the manga people. Like all you get
Exactly. It's just all
all
fresh.
you get is this like it is only in sub. Like we're not being inclusive at all. We're like, well, if you can't read fast, sucks to suck. Sucks
Dubbing to
to
come
suck.
soon. If the funding allows it. Oh my gosh! Now we have a trailer. Oh my gosh! Now we have to have a trailer.
Yes.
I
Um
guess we have this opening sequence and fall into the sky. The nun fainting, everyone cheering him on, and we have the ritual gone bad. He's now here, and then there you go. That's the trailer.
yeah, it's
Where am
definitely got
I?
to
Oh no! What?
yeah, it's definitely got to show him like screwing up like not even the full spell, just the like
Yeah.
last few seconds and when like the bright light happens and stuff and he gets sucked through the portal with a look of panic on his face and then crashes through the church. None
Demaku,
passes
Demaku,
out.
Demaku! You just see the entire crowd cheering him on, and
The
he's like,
angry brother in the background. Yeah, we
"That'd be the greatest scene," because it just goes with the opening so much. Oh my
yeah,
gosh!
because people have to know that like this is about to be madness, and these people are being lied to the whole time. That doesn't even need to be like a
Oh my
spoiler
gosh!
warning. That's just a great part of it. People will be so into it. Like they don't even know.
Oh my gosh! That's gonna be awesome.
I
Now let's
love it.
see.
10 out of 10.
Let's let's clear up the description of the show real quick. So Demaku, Chasing of the Shadows, no, Racing of the Shadows, um, semicolon everything. Oh, that's the title. And then Join a New World as Demon Demaku fails to get stronger. As a result, it's all of a sudden transported to another realm, and he's a weaker demon. Now he has to succumb to the pressures of the village and try to build up a character to say why he is there, why he fell from the sky. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like it. I don't have any faith in Dumaku whatsoever, but don't don't believe in this man at all. But I digress.
Oh my gosh. Now we need reviews. Uh, let's see. What's a custom review you want to write?
Um,
The show is splendid. They have the supernatural, a failed demon, and everyone cheering the failed demon. He's a saint. It's perfect. You have to watch it.
like like a hilarious twist on the underdog story rather than being an unsung hero. He's just lying to the normal everyday people. Somehow we still love it. Like
Oh my god. He's like Buggy the Clown. He doesn't know what he's doing.
just literally people being like, yeah, I mean, it's not a great message. Like, keep on watching. Lie to your loved ones, everybody.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. This is a fantasy, supernatural, isekai comedy that's just straight up what a demon could be if they fell from the sky and now lower demon and now lying to the townspeople.
It is. And as you guys can see, it's really fun to come up with your own storyline. So
Mm-hmm.
like try it with your friends. Sit there and think about some crazy like plot or wacky like theme that you kind of want to see take over for an anime. And
Yeah,
then you can map out your own. You guys can, if you have artists in your group, they can draw it. If you have writers to help you write it out, just have fun with it because we enjoy these shows ourselves, but
yeah.
madness.
And don't be like
Madness.
us, just improv it all and have no preparation. Prepare as much
Zero.
as possible. Take the time you need. I
Take
mean,
the
we did pretty
time,
good with
guys.
this improv, though.
I mean, we filled out a whole pilot episode and had the opening and closing song and a trailer. So you know
True.
what? Introducing main characters. I think we're doing good. Like honestly.
Yeah, we did better than we thought we were. Oh
Like
my god.
that was a pretty solid pilot. So
Yeah.
hopefully somebody reaches out to us to go ahead and produce this. We're available. So
Oh my god. Oh gosh, if that actually becomes a real thing, I'm gonna die laughing. Oh,
an original creation. Well, who knows? Netflix might pick it up.
who
Who
knows?
knows? Like
We have a listener who's just a producer themselves and just take it away.
take it away. One of these independent studios.
Oh my
Let's get
gosh.
out here.
It could be a possibility if I wanted to pitch it to someone else, but I do.
Very true.
But you know what? I don't know. That'd be a crazy anime. Yeah. Oh gosh, that'd be a lot of work.
Very yeah, it would be a lot of work and who knows, they probably would change a few things. They're like, "No, we can't do that.
And the
No.
podcast would be the
No,
pitch. It's
we
like,
yeah,
just
they'd be like,
listen to
"No, we
this
can't have
story.
him stepping on children. We can't have him literally standing on the backs of children within the first 10 minutes of the episode."
Yes.
In opening credits, and they're like, "Absolutely not.
But it actually
Absolutely
there's
not.
no harm in it because the child's not injured.
Not Adrian at all. In fact, he's honored."
He's honored to be the the pedestal to on the stump and to raise a speech. He's honored to do
Exactly.
that.
How many other kids can say they got to be stepped on by a god? Not many.
Exactly.
Not
The
many.
divine intervention is with me today because I am a footstool. Aha!
Exactly. So good job, little Gabriel or Isaiah. You earned that.
I
you earned to be a
yeah.
footstool.
I love the kid trying to trick the villagers to get some money on Booyong. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta do what you have to do. And I do want that kid to become a part of his main crew.
Yeah.
Because I want Demaku to have also someone just as schemy as him, but
Yeah.
in that world, like the kid is like, "Wow, you are horrible. All right, so what do you
Oh
want me
my
to do? Like,
gosh. Yes, yes, yes.
like blackmail him and be like, I'll keep your secret, but you have to give me like 100 bouillon or something like that."
I don't
So
have
literally, that that would be perfect. Him getting
Oh my
blackmailed by
god.
a literal 9-year-old.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. We already
I
talked
love
about
this.
future implications. The kids like episode 4 or something. Oh my gosh. That'd be really cool to plan out. Oh gosh. You know, and if you like creating your own storyline, well, there is one particular uh fandom you can be in. A dungeon master. They do this type of storytelling pretty regularly. So think
Very much
about
so
that
for D and
next time that
D.
you play like Dungeons and Dragons or uh an RPG role playing of sorts and creating your own character. Because you know what? You can create your own character, leave a little backstory if you want, as a good practice to developing of characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and try it on your own, guys. Like you don't just do it when you want to do it with friends. Try it on
Oh
your
yeah,
own where it's no pressure and like if you want to change stuff later on. I've done that with D&D characters where I'm
oh yeah.
like, man, kind of wish I'd like picked a different race or like a different fight class. And like if you make your own character and you think about what you want them to do and you decide you want to change stuff, there's literally nothing to hold you to it. Like you don't have to commit to any single thing and it'll be so much more fun when you do it with friends afterwards too.
True.
Hmm.
Also remember that proof of concept is really key to selling a pitch. If you are an
Yes,
independent designer or a writer or screenwriter, whatever role you want to be of a creation type of creative field, well, concept and pitch are the two things you want to propose in those industries. Pitch is to basically written form. The concept can be the art, can be the idea, can be the video, whatever you want it to be. The concept art, or the concept itself. Think about it, because sometimes you could do a proof of concept in the video and still really sell the idea.
yeah, and be confident in your idea too. Like
Oh yeah.
and remember that the whole point is to have fun and to
Hmm.
enjoy yourself. And honestly, if like one person doesn't like the
Yep.
idea, there's a huge like other people will. So
Oh yeah.
never just take like one no as like
Hmm.
that's it and that's done. Keep being creative, guys.
And also think of the lore of the world, how you want the lore to be, because there's going to be lots of related origin stories,
Hmm.
questions that they want to do. Like there's going to be even further expansion of the proof of concept to sell the idea. So you have to be on your feet about that one. Quick on your feet.
Absolutely. Be quick on your feet. And you know what? Even in Dungeons and Dragons, there's always a time
Hmm.
where people like ask a question that the DM doesn't know, or you end up doing something and wanting backstory on it. And
Yep.
the DM did not expect you to ever ask about the random backstory of like the innkeeper in town 3. So just, wing it. Go off the top of the head and see what happens. Actually, it could be a lot of fun when you do it that way too.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
don't
lots
know
of
what's going to
fun.
come up.
And also, sometimes the best things are on the spot. You can have
Hmm.
every preparation possible, but also remember that whatever random thing can actually stick. Actors do it all the time. They just have one improv scene and it gets written into the script because the director liked it so much. So you are just as capable as selling a character as the person who wrote the character. So don't forget that.
Keep these things in mind. Keep it lighthearted and just keep going. Like, look at this podcast. You just this week we just like swung and saw what we would land at with this. So always make sure you have fun with it because it could turn out to be like really, really awesome or really, really ridiculous where you have a weak level demon harassing a town of poor people buying
Oh
things
my
with
god.
sauce and like seasoning.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning into this episode of Reinventing the Wheel anime storytelling. It was lots of fun. You had the capacity to do it as well. Hey,
Absolutely.
maybe you have a proof of concept and it turns into a comic, an anime, a manga, a video game, whatever it is, a short story, a film. Hey, sky's the limits.
Absolutely right. The only limit is yourself, guys. So go out there and express yourself 100%.
And don't forget that with that, The conclusion of this episode, but not the conclusion of your path to design proof of concept. Thank you and good day.
Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
This concludes another episode of MC Anime Podcast. MC Anime Podcast is available on podcast directories like Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. We also have our website at mcanimepodcast.com. If you want to directly support us, then follow Patreon blog MC Anime. Finally, if you want services for hire, then we're available on Fiverr for audio and video production, graphic design, idea consulting, and blog and article writing.